As conflicting accounts about what happened in Minneapolis continue to swirl, state and federal investigators are taking a closer look at the shooting. One question investigators will look into and try to answer is, was the use of force justified? 10 TV News reporter Kevin Landers has been looking into the Department of Homeland Security's policy on the use of that force.
In this video posted to YouTube by the Minnesota Reformer, it indicates 37-year-old Renee Good was behind the wheel of a vehicle when federal agents attempted to stop her. The video shows an officer firing multiple times as Good is driving, while at least two officers are standing near the front of the vehicle's driver's side. When it comes to deadly force, the Department of Homeland Security's policy says use of deadly force must be objectively reasonable in light of the facts and circumstances. Tim Dimhoff has testified as a use of force expert for more than 2 decades. He explains,
pretty much across the country, the standard is don't be shooting at a car that is fleeing, moving away from you, unless it poses a danger to the officer or to others.
Chet Epperson is a use of force expert who spent 3 decades in law enforcement and the past 9 years testifying in use of force cases. He says the policy also says DHS law enforcement
should also avoid intentionally and unreasonably placing themselves in positions in which they have no alternative to using deadly force.
DHS policy states DHS law enforcement officers are prohibited from discharging firearms at operators of a moving vehicle unless the use of force against the operator is justified. Before using deadly force, law enforcement must take into consideration the hazards that may be imposed to law enforcement and innocent bystanders. Both experts warn the public that the video they may be seeing is not the whole story.
You cannot judge it by the end result of just an officer shot a bullet through a car and struck a driver that's unfortunate, ended up in killing somebody.
We don't have all the facts and circumstances. We just need to sit back and let law enforcement do its job.
Kevin Landers reporting there.